Hello everybody, this is Byrnage, and this is my Super Metroid review. Sorry for the wait. I know I moved, as you can see. If you look in the background and stuff, I'm in a different place. So with the moving time, I wasn't able to get to this, so it's been a while. But anyways, so I'm going to do this review for you now. So welcome to Super Metroid Review. So Super Metroid is one of the best games ever created, in my opinion anyways, and a lot of people's opinion, because it's like one of the top rated games ever. So it's a really amazing game. It's a side-scrolling type 2D shooter game where you like just kind of go from place to place. One of the best things about Super Metroid is that there's like not a set path that you go down. You can go like wherever you want as long as you can figure out how to get from place to place. You can go there. There's so many places that you can go early because you're not supposed to be able to get there, but there's skills like wall jumping and other little skills that allow you to get places earlier.
This is a skill called the Mock Ball, which can get you places you normally wouldn't be able to go. So by using that, I kept my speed up and I rolled under all the pillars, which you're not supposed to be able to get through there till like way later in the game. Here I utilize the wall jump to get somewhere where I should not yet be able to go. Whoops. Damn it. So if you're good enough at wall jumping, you can get plenty of places where you normally couldn't go, and you can wall jump from the very beginning of the game. It just takes some practice. Here I fight the Spore Boss with super missiles, which you are not supposed to have yet, so instead of taking 10 shots to kill the boss, it takes 4 shots to kill the boss, which is quite handy. And there's a little trick where you just kind of sit in the corner in morph ball form and the boss can't really do anything about it, which is kind of funny. So you're definitely not supposed to have super missiles in this point. That's why they put a super missile door on the bottom there, so you can't just leave the room in the middle of the boss fight. That's pretty much it. That's super easy boss due to being able to go places you're not supposed to in this game, which makes it such a fun game.
So those are just some tricks that make the game really fun, being able to go places you couldn't before, and also with this, it also makes it possible to beat the game like much faster than you normally would be able to do. Like the first time I played the game, I think it took me like 6 hours of game time. Quotes, couldn't see them before. 6 hours of like game time, which discludes like deaths and time going through doors, time spent picking up items. So it was like 6 hours of straight game time, which was probably like 12 or so hours of my actual time the first time I played through it. And then previous or continual beatings of the game got me down to an hour and 45 minutes of game time, which is like 2.5 hours ish of regular time of lifetime. So although it's a fairly short game, it's actually got really good replayability because it's actually a really popular game to speedrun in, and it's actually not even that short for a Super Nintendo game. For its time, it was actually a pretty good length game. So it's great length, great replayability, and it's just an amazing game. The story is also pretty amazing, although it is like not quite there. In the very beginning, they show you the story from the previous games, so if you didn't play them, it's no big deal. You will be informed of what happened and then what is happening. Although there isn't much story going on throughout the game, it's still got like story during the end, and you realize what's going on. Like certain parts, you'll notice, oh wow. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but yeah, it doesn't have too much story, but it's still a great game. Other than that, I'm not gonna put any videos in for the story because you can see those when you play that. So other than that, there's also sound. The sound quality is really amazing. I love old sound in old games. Super Nintendo games sound fucking amazing. So the sound's great. I'll put a video in there of like the sound. The best parts are like every time you pick up an item, if you played other Metroids, it makes this and that's just really brings back that nostalgia. It's really good. So overall rating for Super Metroid, I give it a 10 out of 10, easy, like super easy. If I could rate it higher, I would. Super Metroid is one of the best games ever made, in my opinion. It's just mind-blowing good, and it's really replayable and one of the best games ever. So I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you next time for my next review.